Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, today's look is this pastel mint and purple look. I have lashes on for the first time in a very long time, and you know, glowy skin because that's what I'm into. This like corally peachy cheek. I tried to get the lip pretty neutral. This is like a nudie coral peach type of thing. I don't really know how to describe this color, and then I just have a gloss on top. And yeah, that's what we're doing today. So if you like the way this looks, keep on watching. To start, I'm gonna prime my eyes with the Nars eyeshadow primer. Big fan of this stuff. Big fan. I already did my brows, as you can tell, just to save a little bit of time. I'm gonna go into this MAC Cosmetics eyeshadow, and it's called Mint Condition. It looks like that. I'm gonna take it on the brush and feather it into the crease. I bought this eyeshadow recently. I hadn't bought any MAC eyeshadows in like the pan in a while, and I think this is one of their newer colors, which is great. I'm a big fan of mint shadows. I just think they're really pretty. So that's that eye. We're gonna go and do the same thing on the other side. So now we have that, which looks wild because this color is so bright, but we're going to add some more minty stuff to it to make it a little less crazy looking. So next I'm going to take this Dose of Colors eyeshadow. It's a pressed pigment, I believe. It's their Eyedeal Duo, and it's in the shade Mint to Be. And that's what the color looks like. I'm going to take some on a flat brush. We're going to wet it with the Fix Plus. And then we're going to put it on the lid. Just like that. You see? It's like a shimmery mint green. It looks like it has a little bit of a gold shimmer. Just like that. This is looking very icy. Now I'm gonna deepen up the outer corner a little bit. I'm gonna take this green Shadow by MAC, and it's called Kelly, and we're just going to dip the tiniest bit and then go in the outer corner and kind of just wiggle it around there so that we have a little bit more definition than what we started with. For my face, we are going to go in with primer first. I'm going to be using the NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer. Big fan of this. It's a drugstore item, so it's not that expensive. And it keeps you pretty poreless looking, and I think it also helps with oil control. Decided to zoom you guys out so you can get a better look at what I'm doing. I'm actually going to take a foundation I haven't used in a while. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, and I wear the shade 07 Sand. So with that, I'm going to actually mix in a little bit of the Elcie, the Glow Enhancer Face Oil. It's a dry face oil, and it's supposed to help with, you know, keeping the skin hydrated. You mix it in with foundations, and it's supposed to give you a little bit of a glow, but since it's a dry oil, it's not supposed to make you super oily looking. And then I'm going to use it on this Pat McGrath Labs brush. This is one of the Skin Fetish brushes. I bought this in a pack, and it came with a concealer brush as well. So we're going to see how it works. But first, yeah, this is a little dark. I'm gonna spray the brush a little bit, and we're gonna see how this works. Just stippling the product into my skin. Obviously, I don't want to use too much product, but you want to have enough. It's been a while since I've used a brush for foundation like this. I use a beauty blender a lot of the time, but I saw Nambo using this brush for foundation, and I was like, well, if she's gonna use it, then I need to use it. Wow, this actually looks super nice on my skin. I didn't even really need a ton of product, which is surprising. Yeah, this is pretty dark for where I am right now, but with everyone staying like inside a lot more right now, no one's really becoming their summer color anytime soon, unless you live in like Florida. I'm going to use a little bit of concealer under the eyes. I'm gonna go into the Maybelline Age Rewind, and we're gonna take just a little bit of that. And we're gonna use the concealer brush from Pat McGrath that I got. It's probably a little too much, but we'll see. I saw Jackie Aina use this, and she said that it feels kind of like you're dabbing with your finger. And I feel like the pressure that you get from this brush is pretty similar, and the results, we'll see about the results, but so far feels very different from any other brush that I've used for concealer. I'm gonna go back in with the foundation brush and blend the coloring in so that it's not as stark. You see that? It's a lot better. Now it's time for a little bit of powder under the eyes so that we can set the concealer. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of the Laura Mercier, so we're going to just go in with that. I'm not really into baking these days. I feel like it's just so much powder. You don't want to over powder. I'm gonna just take some over my nose as well. The center of my forehead. So I'm gonna go into this limited edition MAC palette from Christmas time. It's their Star Dipped Face Compact in Medium Deep. I'm gonna be using this bronzer right here. It's the matte color. Everything else is like a highlighter type of thing. And for the forehead, I'm gonna go in with this bigger brush. This is the Morphe E2. And then go around the forehead with that, just so we get a light wash. I'm gonna take it on the rest of the face with this smaller brush. Just get in this area, bronze up the cheeks a little bit. This will create a little bit of a shadow in that area. I'm really annoyed at myself. I keep wearing these white shirts and then they get makeup on them. I'm such an idiot. Going to take that same palette and we're gonna use this color to highlight the face. We're gonna hit the highlighting area. Don't want to bring it much further in than this. Why not? A little extra on the nose. Cupid's bow. Put a little even above the brow. Okay, so today's cheek is extra special because this is a product that MAC discontinued a very long time ago, and I just recently was able to get my hands on it. Thank you, Glambot. Glambot is the best for finding discontinued products, but this is the Blush Ombre in the shade Ripe Peach, and you can see it's an ombre. So it goes from like this light peach to like this juicy peachy pink color. It's a little hot pink, I guess, but we're going to just do that and warm up the cheeks with that. And same thing on the other side. Super beautiful color. It's like kind of dynamic too. It doesn't just look like a flat color. So we're going to put this Sugarpill Velouria eyeshadow underneath my eyes on the lower lash line. But to make sure it has something to stick onto, I'm going to take this MAC eyeliner in the shade Fascinating. It's a white. And we're going to put that down first, just so the eyeshadow has something to stick onto. Now that we've done that, can take the eyeshadow. I'm taking it on a MAC 219 pencil brush, and we're going to pop it underneath. On top of that white. Also going to just take a little bit of it in the inner corner and blend it up a little bit. And same thing, inner corner, and blend it up a little bit. I actually really like the way this turned out. I was not expecting myself to do this, but I think these two colors together look really pretty. I wanted to add a little extra something to this look, so we're going to take this MAC glitter in Reflex Transparent Teal, and it looks white, but it has a teal reflex to it, and it's a very finely milled glitter, so it almost just looks like shimmer, kind of. I don't know if you guys can see, but that's what it looks like on my finger. So you can see there's a little bit of a blue reflex. So I'm going to take a little bit of this Lit Clearly Liquid Glitter base, and we're going to put some of the glitter on the middle of my lid. I dipped my brush into the top of this, and then I'm taking a little bit of the glitter from its container, and then we're going to go right in the center. Now, as always, Benefit Roller Lash. Get the bottom lashes. Just a little bit though. So for lashes, I haven't used lashes in a little while. We're gonna go in with the Ardell Demi Wispies, because I don't want this lash to be too dramatic to cover up all of the beautiful shadow on the lid, but I want a little boost. Okay, my lashes are on. Boom. And I don't really know what to do for a lip. I think because we did a lot on the cheeks and the eyes, got to keep the lips pretty neutral, so I think we're going to do that. So for my lips, I'm going to take this Dose of Colors lipstick in Hey Girl. This is one of the Desi x Katy collab colors. It looks kind of like that. It's a nudie peach, and we're just going to do like a tiny layer. We're not going to do like a huge amount. And then on top, we're going to use the gloss from that same collection, and it's called The Most, and it's this beautiful reflex color. It's like obviously a clear gloss, but it's loaded with a ton of green and pink shimmer. So we're gonna layer that on top. One thing I hate though is like when you use a gloss that's clear on top of a lipstick that's colorful, you get all of the lipstick color on the gloss, so I'm currently wiping it off on a paper towel. I really like the way this turned out. I was really not sure what to film today. I wanted to do something colorful, but then I was like, nobody's even wearing color right now because we're in quarantine, but I mean, some of y'all are starting to come out of quarantine, so that's one thing. But I think this turned out so pretty, and I feel like ready for, you know, the warm weather to come. I had fun creating it. Yeah, and I think it was relatively easy too. I didn't use a ton of product on the eyes, and you know, setting spray. That's the last thing I'm going to need to do. So this is the Catrice Illuminating Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. Whew. Whoa. It does not smell the best. Oh, I think I got something in my mouth. So yeah, guys, that is the look. This pastel mint and purple shadow with this glossy lip and these cheeks and this skin. I mean, get into it because I am. and I had a great time creating this. Wow. But anyways, if you liked my look, let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see something specific from me, tell me. Thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it. Click the subscribe button, hit the bell. You know the drill with that. Follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of fun stuff on there. My polls of the day, just funny things. I will list all the products down below. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Stay safe, stay happy, and I love you so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!